The legend of Room 443 at the Arlington Hotel always intrigued me, a dark blend of history and mystery. It was said that Al Capone himself, the notorious gangster, once claimed it as his domain, and whispers suggested his spirit never left. Driven by a blend of curiosity and bravado, I booked the room, eager to uncover its secrets. The hotel itself was a monument to a bygone era, its grandeur tinged with an air of melancholy. As I checked in, the clerk's expression was one of thinly veiled concern. "Are you sure about room 443? He asked, his voice barely above a whisper. Undeterred, I nodded. Stepping into room 443 was like stepping into another world. The air was thick with a sense of expectancy, as if the room were holding its breath. Al Capone's presence was almost palpable, an invisible weight that filled the space. As night crept in, the room's opulence turned oppressive. I lay in bed trying to find sleep, but it eluded me. The silence was broken by the soft, haunting strains of jazz from an unseen source. Shadows danced across the walls, contorting into grotesque shapes. I tried to convince myself it was all in my head, but the room grew colder, the atmosphere heavier. The jazz swelled, joined by the clinking of glasses and echoes of laughter, as if a ghostly soiree from the 1920s had sprung to life around me. Compelled by a mix of terror and fascination, I rose to explore. The sound seemed to move, always just out of reach, leading me in a macabre dance through the suite. Each room revealed glimpses of spectral figures dressed in period attire, their faces blurred, as if smeared by time itself. Then amidst the ethereal revelry, a scene of horror unfolded. In the dim light, two ghostly figures emerged, their forms more distinct than the others. One, a man with a menacing aura, unmistakable as Capone, and the other, a rival, unknown and trembling. They argued, their voices a discordant rumble, until in a swift, violent motion, the Capone figure drew a spectral gun and fired. The sound was deafening, reverberating through the suite. The rival crumpled, his form dissolving into mist, while Capone's ghostly laugh echoed mockingly. The other specters continued their revelry, indifferent to the murder. Panic set in. I rushed to the door, but it wouldn't budge, as if the room itself conspired to keep me prisoner. The temperature plummeted, my breath visible in the icy air. The music and laughter grew louder, a cacophony of ghostly sounds that threatened to overwhelm me. In a last act of desperation, I turned to the window, contemplating escape. But as I approached, the specters and their noises vanished abruptly, leaving an unnerving silence. The door clicked open, as if granting me permission to leave. I didn't hesitate, bolting from the room in the hotel, the echoes of that ghostly gunshot still ringing in my ears. The night in room 443 at the Arlington Hotel left me with more than just fear. It imprinted a haunting memory that defied explanation. It was a brush with the supernatural, a glimpse into a ghostly realm where Al Capone's spirit still reigned, unchallenged and sinister. The experience haunted me, a chilling reminder that some doors once opened can never be fully closed again.